to another video with Clark's Cookery. I had a viewer's request to show more of the compost bin, so we're going to look at it this afternoon, and also I will show you my second kiddie pool experiment of planting peanuts. Over here in the compost bin, I just have a collection of old clippings. This is actually from my yucca tree I threw in here about 2 or 3 weeks ago. This morning I added a corn stalk, which I cut up. I believe it blew over during the thunderstorm, which we had the other afternoon. So instead of just throwing it in the garbage, I said, hey, let me just put it in the compost bin. Here are some peanut hulls I just threw in here. I shelled my peanuts, which I'll show you in a minute, for planting. And I also added a little bit of sulfur. In the past, I believe it's due to it being in a plastic bin, I've had a few issues with mildew, and I just started adding sulfur to the pile, just a little sprinkling of it, and it has helped it. So let's stir it down. I'll use my digging fork. Excuse my one-handed work. Oh, I have an orange in there. I added a little more soil to this morning. I probably need to add some more. But all of this will break down hopefully within the next 2 or 3 months. Hey, I might be able to use some of it for the fall garden. I just use my compost bin to amend the soil in my garden, along with the chicken manure compost, which I actually buy it. I'll stir it down a little bit better later when I use both of my hands. So that's my compost bin. I started it about 3 springs ago, and I just add to it. Okay, let's head over to the peanuts. This is my second kiddie pool experiment. As you know, my first experiment was with the mustard greens, which are beautiful. They do need to be thinned out. I'll get to it. What I did, I just drilled a lot of holes in the bottom and on the side of the kiddie pool. You can see one of the holes right here. I lined it with newspaper. That's some that's left. I lined the bottom of it with newspaper to keep my soil from running out as I water. And then I just used 2.5 bags of the cubic feet of soil. I had some chicken manure compost, and I added a layer of that in there. Just mixed it around really well. I shelled my peanuts. These are Virginia Jumbo. I got them from my local farm store. Once I harvest these peanuts, this is going to be my fall bed for spinach. I'm going to be planting the Bloomsdale variety. I grown spinach only once, about 3 years ago, and I didn't have much success, so I'm going to try again. I know I have too many peanuts in here, but this is just to allow for squirrel activity, because I already know half of them are going to be dug up before they even germinate. So I just push them in about 1 inch. I was in the garden this morning. There were so many bees. It just sounded like a song. They were buzzing so loudly. couple. Okay. And the number one key to getting your seeds to germinate is to water them in. So just water this in really well. It's going to take a few minutes because the pressure is not very high. This is my first time ever growing peanuts in the kiddie pool, so this is an experiment. It may or may not work. I'll let you all know. I usually just grow it in the ground, grow them in the ground or in pots. One year I grew them in 5-gallon buckets and it did really well, so we'll see what happens. This pool may not even be deep enough, but I just want to experiment. And that's pretty much it. And hopefully they will be up in about a week. My peanuts usually start coming up, and especially when it's warm outside. It usually takes them about 7 to 10 days. So when they start germinating and start sprouting, I'll do an updated video. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great afternoon from Clark's Cookery.